Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Green Lantern Corps, issue 24, which is Lights Out Part 2 out of, I guess, 5, because the annual also counts as Part 5. So yeah, second part of Lights Out. But before I start talking about this issue, got a couple updates. First update is, yes, I know Comic Uno episode 16 was late last week. We were having problems with uploading 15 minutes or more videos, but we got that all fixed. So if you haven't checked out episode 16, definitely go to DarkAvengerINC and check it out. But also episode 17 is going to be up on time. It'll be up today, so that'll be annotated in the video. And some of the exclusive comics for Comic Uno episode 17 are Wolverine issue 10, Ultimate Comics X-Men issue 32, Rocket Girl issue 1, and Sidekick issue 3. So if you want to go check out those reviews, go to Comic Uno episode 17, which will be annotated on Dark Avenger Inc. Well, it'll be annotated here, but the video is on Dark Avenger Inc. Also, going to New York Comic Con this weekend. I'm very excited about it, and we are doing a meetup. Dark Avenger Inc. is doing a meetup, so definitely be excited for that. That's going to be Saturday, 5:30 to 6:30. I might be a little late because I have an interview that ends exactly at 5:30, but I'll be there in like 15 minutes, and we're probably going to stay a little longer than 6:30. So definitely head to the comic-related booth at the Pavilion, and that is Z13 through 15, so that's our tables. Again, it's in the pavilion. It's probably in the back of the room, Z13 and 15. I'm going to look for on Friday. That way I make sure I'm going to be there on time and, I know where everything is. So definitely head out, hang out with us, talk to us. We definitely want to see you guys. So that is going to be the meetup for Dark Avenger Inc. and the meetup for me at New York Comic Con. So that is Saturday, 5:30, 6:30. Comic-related booth at the Pavilion. But let's talk about Green Lantern Corps issue 24. So this is again part 2 of Green Lantern, or Green Lantern's Lights Out, and really cool cover. I like it. We get to see John Stewart, who is the main character of this series, so we do get to see John Stewart really shine in this issue, which I like that they do with these story arcs. Usually they make the main character shine in their title, even though they're going by parts and really continuing a story throughout each Green Lantern title. But again, they make that character shine in their own title, which I think is cool. Not needed, but definitely cool. So if you're a John Stewart fan, if you're a fan of this series, I think you'll like that John Stewart is a big part in this issue. So really cool cover. Love really the lights, and I love that kind of painting style we get to see in Relic's face. So I was pretty excited for Green Lantern Corps because I heard some good things. But again, maybe it's because it was bigger John Stewart fans that really liked it. I'm not a humongous John Stewart fan, but I was still excited about this issue. So let's see what's going on. Hopefully things continue, and hopefully things kind of explode in our faces. That was what I was expecting with this issue. So let's see if I get that. So in this issue, we get to see John Stewart's like, all right, Hal, you're the leader, I know, but you have to get everyone that's wounded, everyone on Oa, to get out of here. You gotta try to have a battle plan. And at first, Hal's like, no, I don't think I should do that. I'm the leader. I should fight. I need to fight Relic. John Stewart's like, no, you go. That's what a leader should do. I will try to distract Relic. So throughout the whole issue, we get to see John Stewart. He's working with the recruits and distracting Relic throughout all the power he has left. And we get to see him, I guess, become a little of a leader, or more of like a second command. It's like, all right, I'll do this. Hal, you do the important thing. Save everybody. And then Oa explodes. Everyone's saved except this old guy who's like, I've lived a life. I'm a nomad, and I had a journey of all these places. So let me die. That way you guys could be saved. So everyone's saved, and there's one casualty again with one of the older Green Lanterns, and that's what happens. Oa's totally exploded. And that's pretty much the end. And Hal's upset because he's like, I'm the leader. Like, I'm supposed to save Oa. And, like, we can't worry about that. You couldn't have done anything. Let's try saving everyone else. Let's try defeating Relic. And that's what the next issue in Green Lantern New Guardians, I think. New Guardians is going to be about. And then I guess it's Red Lanterns and then Green Lantern Annual. I think it does end in the annual. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Green Lantern Annual issue 2. And I think that's the end of October. So October 30th, we'll have the final part of Lights Out. So it's kind of a contained story arc where it just lasted a month. It wasn't really a long story arc. But yeah, I thought this was an okay issue. I think it was definitely action-packed. Again, if you're a John Stewart fan, I think you'll really love this because really you haven't really seen John Stewart shine in a really long time. And he shines in this issue, and he uses his military background, his way to really shape different light, I guess, different things for the Green Lantern ring. So he's very good at shaping different structures, and that's kind of what he's known for. So I think, again, if you're a Jon Stewart fan, you're going to really like that. But anything big happened in this issue, I say no. And I think that's really a problem I've been having with Lights Out. First issue, very good planting of seeds issue, you know, having stuff we kind of already knew, but I guess for newer readers or reading Green Lantern and be like, oh, I know what Lights Out is about, I just started this. So I thought that was good for issue 1. And then issue 2, you know, a lot of the same things are happening, you know, they're doing the same thing. They, you know, islands, you know, planets about to explode, they have to run. And that's been happening since before Lights Out, when I guess the prelude of Lights Out was happening with Green Lantern New Guardians and the Blue Lanterns. So I feel like it is kind of the same thing happening over and over again, and there is no big thing that's happening with Lights Out. I'm sure as the issues go on, we'll see some big outcomes with Lights Out, but again, nothing humongous. Oh, well, we already knew about, so I can't count that as humongous in this issue, because that was a cliffhanger from last week. But still, it was a fun issue. It was a very action-packed issue. I won't say don't pick it up, but it's not anything explosive, even though something does explode in this issue, but nothing explosive for the story in general for these lanterns. So I give it a 3.5, still pick it up, still a very good issue, but I just want something more with this Lights Out story arc, you know, something big to happen. Now I'm like, alright, Lights Out's gonna be awesome. And I think Vendetti does need to do that because this is his big first story arc. And, you know, not make it too big, but make something, I guess, have an aftermath of Lights Out. And hopefully with Part 3, Part 4, and Part 5, we'll continue to see that and less of the repetitiveness we've been getting to see with Lights Out. But yeah, I give this 3.5. Still a very good issue, action-packed. If you're a Jon Stewart fan, you're going to love this. So, still a good issue, though. So, even though I had a couple of complaints, not the best issue, but still a good issue. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Red Situations, and don't forget to like my Facebook page. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.